Hello, viewers. I'm SB.
And I'm Amabel.
You left me hanging for just long enough that I was like, oh god, did she say she wasn't ready? Panic. Just a moment
I'm
of pure panic. No, that's good. It gets my adrenaline flowing. Welcome back
good.
to Thief 2, The Metal Age, where I am fucking pumped now. We got to break into the sheriff's bedroom the night after a big party and blackmail him with this recording. And I think it's super fucking weird that this is a thing that's supposed to be happening in a mission because it's so obviously a cutscene thing, which is to say I think something's going to go hilariously awry here. It's going to be bad. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be horrible.
I'm glad I was able to help you get pumped. I try to think what my function is on these recordings, other than you wanting to hang out with me for some reason.
I do love to do that.
And it's somewhere between like encouraging you and hassling you. It's a delicate alchemy.
Yeah. So when you say delicate alchemy, do you mean 100% hassle and... Okay, so we're outside. The Druid Estate is in front of us, right, with all the cameras and whatnot. I don't know if we're north of this building or south of it, but, like, it's really easy to get into the buildings around us, so I think let's... Like, this window's just open. So I guess let's start here, because, like, we have a thing to do, but we do also have a loot threshold to meet.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear?
Hear what?
Oh, it's someone snoring. Okay. I couldn't tell. I thought at first it was like a voice whispering, and I was like, "Oh, are we going to Spooky Town right away? Really?" But no, it's someone in the house that we're in snoring because it's nighttime. I'm just gonna take off with this deer leg. See, here's the thing: Garrett never tries to resell the deer legs. But you could take that shit to a wholesaler. Don't. Boy.
Well, they haven't advanced to like trucks yet, so you can't have like deer like you got off a truck.
Okay. I'm gonna get this out just in case I accidentally wake this person up. Got ourselves some papyrus here. Dearest Stephanie, I just thought I would take a break from all of my distractions to write you a little letter, letting you know how much I love you. I know I have been very busy lately and haven't had as much time for you as I would like. The 18-hour days I'm putting in at the warehouse are killing me, but I am learning so much from the mechanists. They are a little arrogant, but they have a vision I want to be a part of. They are beginning to accept me, which means a lot to me. I've had to work very hard to prove myself to them. But I know that in the end, all of my hard work will pay off, and we will both benefit from it. Thank you for being my inspiration, and thank you for being so understanding. Our love is the most important thing in my life, and when the Mechanist project is done, you will once again be the center of my universe. I love you, Backwards Mike.
He's dead, right?
No, I think that's him right there.
Okay, he's going to be dead because that's
He's going to be dead? Damn.
because
Who do you think
don't
I
write
am?
a letter like you don't write a letter like that. That's a letter someone writes when they're like doomed.
I don't know.
In real life, no, but like in fiction, that is like the guy in the squad who has a locket with his sweetheart's photo in it. That's what's going on there.
Huh, I wonder who lives up here.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Could be it's a
Or
ghost.
a vampire. Or a vampire ghost.
I almost didn't make it onto this little wall thing. I can't. How am I reaching these to interact with them?
Turns out Garrett is very tall.
He has one really long arm. All right, here's where I successfully make it across this gap.
Yeah, you did it.
It took a couple of tries, but I got there. Free flare. Free statue that's worth stuff. More flares. This attic is built in such a fucking weird... Why is this shaped like this?
That's a lot of little alcoves. Yeah, that's...
Wow, this is a lot of flares. There were 13 flares contained in those 3 flare objects I just picked up. Oh, this ladder doesn't go all the way to the floor.
That's tile floor.
Yeah. It seems like you don't actually make any sound if you don't move far enough all at once to actually cause a step to happen. Like, you can just sort of shuffle sideways an infinite amount. Okay, first of all, this guy's sleeping sitting up. And secondly, when he exhales, it sounds like his respiratory tract is full of ghosts. I'm just going to help myself to that. Is there anything on that desk? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there are coins. Worth it, worth it, worth it. This, like, tiny scoots method feels like it shouldn't. It feels bad. It feels like an exploit.
Were you hearing 2 voices in there?
There were at least 2 voices, yes. And no, I don't like it. Because, like, watch this. You can actually see when Garrett steps because it's when the head bob moves. Like, I'm going to start holding forward. Watch how long it takes for that to happen.
Right.
And once it starts happening, you're making footsteps pretty regularly. But I think you can slide forward until that first head bob move.
What was that?
Shit. In perfect silence, it seems like. And that is ridiculous. Okay, so we got to figure out a way into the estate proper. And I suspect that there's probably a way around the side, right? But also, maybe we could just go over the wall at some point here. If I could get onto that sloped bit, I wonder. I don't much like trying to climb this bit, because if I fall, I'm going to fall in front of that camera. Which just slow me a little bit. Let's go look the other way.
Okay.
That didn't work. Another thing about this game is that it is way gentler with the fall damage than the first game. Oh, this sucks, actually.
I think they just realized how upsetting Garrett's noise was when he fell. How much he was into it, and they were like, "We don't like this."
Yeah, I was gonna say upsetting or exciting. I think it maybe varies a little by listener.
Yeah, I guess.
It's upsetting to you. You know, you are canonically not attracted to men.
No,
You do not understand what all the fuss is about. Boy, that camera's real sensitive.
One of my favorite things is when I'm sitting with you watching a media or something, and there is what I assume is an attractive man.
Yeah, the thing is, you definitely do.
Ooh.
You definitely
And
do know, because like you know to ask me sometimes. It's clear that you see a guy and can put 2 and 2 together. That was the loudest shit. What the
Sweetheart,
fuck?
it's more that there are audio visual cues that you emit that I'm able to pick up on, and then it's like, oh, really? How does that work? This is so perplexing to me.
I mean, listen. Every once in a while, I will just like, yeah. Occasionally, there's a sound or a me saying something lascivious or whatever. These things happen. This occurs. I wonder if I'm going to be able to climb in over the backs of these chairs, or if this is going to cause like a weird physics issue. No, okay.
Oh, it'd be
cool.
fun if the chair's knocked over.
Well, it's like a whole situation, though. I don't think that's going to just topple. Oh, I moved far enough to take a step. What an amateur. Do you know why Garrett is able to do this?
Why?
Because he has access to a clever piece of watcher technology that not even the mechanists have caught up with yet. Heelys. And as anyone who has used Heelys will know, that's still good. You really only can you get like 3-4 inches of slide out of those things generally.
Everyone I know who has worn Heelys has been insufferably smug about it. And, like, it's not an earned smugness. There's nothing to be smug about.
No. Look at the polygons of this person's legs. I defy you to explain to me what is going on below the waist. This person's nightmares have put them in a figure 4. Over here dreaming about Bret the Hitman Hart. The wrestling fans in the audience are going to be the wrestling fans in the audience are going to be furious that that's a wrestler who's famous for a leg lock, but it's not that leg lock. Anyway. Sorry. The life of the thief has
Can you do me a favor after you're done with that?
Oh, rope arrows. Fucking rad. Why did you have rope arrows? Who are you?
Can you put that person back in their bed? I'm really upset about them lying on the floor like that.
That's fair. No, that's no good.
I mean, that's
pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If anything, I straightened their legs out in a way that their whole spinal column is going to thank me for. Okay, so that's fucking wild that the lockpick was so loud that it woke him up.
Yeah, that's neat.
So it really doesn't look to me like we'd be able to go over the top, given the way that wall is sloped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no point in knocking that person out. There's a very obviously not door there. Shoot. Well, the hell are we gonna do? I mean, I can just charge at the wall when the camera's turned away, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run across a fully lit area that is, in theory, in that guard's line of sight, but I shouldn't be visible for very long. But there are guards, like, actually at the door, too. They're going to see that.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure at all what the safe move is here.
Bring up the map again.
I have screwed around outside as long as I think I reasonably can. Our map has a smudge on it at this corner, but like we can't get over to that corner. Because right here there's guards standing like right there that do not like me trying to cross there. We can try to figure that out. Might be easier than dealing with this situation.
Yeah.
Oh, except I had to go through this house because this house actually goes all the way to the back wall. Not very classy, in my opinion. I was kind of hoping we'd find like a way into a sewer or something, you know?
Yeah.
All right, we can go up here. So that window opens, but it looks directly out at the robot. We haven't figured out a way to just, like, destroy a camera.
Yeah. Garrett spends a lot of time in sewers.
Yeah.
He's practically a Ninja Turtle.
Okay.
Because they spend a lot of time in sewers.
Yeah. No, sorry, I thought that was set up. I thought you were going toward another joke.
Sweetheart, you're lucky you get half a joke. for me. So I don't.
In this economy, it turns out you can't walk up that roof. So let's have a quick look over here. So there's guards right on the other side of this wall, right? And they're in an extremely well-lit room. There's also a guard right there. I wonder if that big building over there might have a way past the wall inside of it.
Job on private guard duty. Shows what I know. Sheriff's just as passive.
All right, I'm gonna go back in here and climb up into the attic and look out that window.
What's that?
Oh. I made a noise loud enough for the guy sleeping at his desk to hear. Not that it matters, because I don't think NPCs can climb ladders. Damn it. Garrett, fucking climb! Oh my god. So you hold space to climb over things, but space is also the jump button. And you can climb stuff while crouched.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just can't get Garrett to go through this at all. This is a nightmare.
And you would say Garrett's movement in this game, it is easier, more intuitive than in the first one?
It is dramatically improved over the first one. It's wild how much better it is, which is really, yeah, very sad when you think about it. Guess who's about to get murdered? Nobody.
Sure?
Yeah, I don't think this person is a guest of the sheriff. That's my figuring. Well, okay, so fuck this, but now it will be possible. You can definitely get through here, though, because like we came in through that, right?
Yeah.
All right, I got a plan.
He's armed. Somebody get him.
Oh, nobody heard or saw anything.
Just make one mistake.
Trying to get like through here by getting on the box. It's the only hope we have.
I remember you described the first game as feeling like you were playing a co-op.
Yeah.
And that reminds me.
Okay.
There is a thread on your Reddit.
There is a thread on the subreddit for the YouTube channel.
Yes. Where people can recommend games. And I recommended a game.
This
and
house
then
is
you downvoted
creepy.
me. You downvoted me.
Yeah. This house is real creepy.
Okay, yeah.
Also, you've told that story in this series.
I have not. I told that story in a video that we ended up not posting.
Shh. That's a guy. That's a whole human person. Possibly. Fuck. Is the guy squatting in this house, I guess? Yeah, looks like. Well, I'm going to take his only worldly possession. I'll leave his knife. I'm not a monster. Why is this place like... Why is this place like this? It's like this cold, untextured void. It is unfortunately not useful for getting past the wall, it would seem.
They definitely have been...
But there is just like a broken bit of wall here.
Oh, okay. The mission has definitely been ramping up the eerie factor.
Yeah.
So I feel like a thing is going to occur. I think your instincts are correct that there'll be a...
I mean, we did...
creepy thing.
We did have to kill 2 hammer haunts not that long ago.
Yeah.
I don't fit through that. What? Why is there a little... Why is there a little dugout gap that I can't fit through? Who is responsible for this?
Someone who's smaller than Garrett.
That's pretty weird. Yeah, I mean, like it's like the actual answer to that in the real world would just be like, yeah, not everything exists for your purposes. But that's not the case in a video game. Literally, all of this exists for my purposes. I wondering if we can get up on top of this, like, this side bit here. And listening to Garrett climb is so ridiculous.
He's so dramatic.
Here we go.
Garrett is essentially a husky.
Yeah, that's real. That's an extremely good observation. Well, we found a graveyard.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Wish he hadn't said that, because I also have a bad feeling about this, but it got a lot worse when he said that. Flare, and flare, and flare, and slow fall potion, and an open grave with no loot in it that I'm not falling into. These are interactable. Here lies Iblis Truart Sr., beloved husband and father. Here lies Lita Truart, beloved wife and mother. Here lies Iblis Truart Jr., beloved son. Also, moss arrows growing in the... Because elemental crystals just occur wherever their elements are. Which, again, I think is a cool system. This is weird, though. This is a weird way in. It feels like unintended. But then there's the secret, so...
Yeah.
Who knows? Is this a space that can be maneuvered into? It seems like no. Alright, well, let us approach. See if we can... I think I'm swimming against the current. It's actually very slow. Oh, it's less bad over here.
It's neat that they model that.
Well, the first game had currents too.
Yeah.
I'm arguing with you. I've decided it's not neat. Take that.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. I mean, how much difference is there systems-wise between the two games? Like,
I mean, we've seen some.
They've added some bells and whistles, but like, it's still. I still will give it the second one some credit for the achievements of the first because it's a solid foundation.
Wait, is that the opposite of the way that would go then?
No,
You would give
never
the
mind.
first one credit for... I don't know.
I'm giving them credit for, like, I think the current is neat. Yeah, maybe it was neater the first time around, but I still think it's neat. It's neat that someone said, you know what? We're gonna have water and swimming. We're gonna model the current. And that's not an unusual thing, but like, you have currents in Mario games, but I don't know. I'm easily wowed.
Yeah, Amabel, have you ever considered there are currents in Mario games?
Yeah.
And as we know, that's the baseline for video games, so anything that's in a Mario game is not cool anymore.
Were there currents in Mario 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of those swimming stages have the push you down.
Yeah.
I don't know where that arrow went.
You know what didn't have any swimming stages?
Fuck.
Mario 2. The best Mario game.
Ow! We got a thief here.
Early. Kind of curious. I'm just gonna move in case he has an idea where I was.
Yeah.
I just want to clear out this one guard so that I can explore the area around the well safely, and then like we have an entrance. I really thought he was gonna go down to that first arrow. I waited for the full charge and zoom and everything, and it just didn't.
You should use the fire arrow.
I should have used a fire arrow. I don't think I have any. No, I don't have any on this mission. We didn't really have any money, remember?
Right.
Also, this is the kind of mission where you wouldn't bring fire arrows. It's like bringing a rocket launcher to your stealthy infiltration of a law enforcement official's house.
I mean, I would always bring a rocket launcher, though.
See, I know this dude's gonna come back. And if I start doing stuff, the moment I take my eyes off of this doorway is the moment he's gonna reappear.
I think a rocket launcher is like the perfect solution to any problem, actually.
Yeah.
Very, very versatile. I'm reminded of the climax of the film Rambo.
Okay.
The one made in Turkey. The Turkish
Rambo, yeah.
Yeah. Where he just has a rocket launcher, grenade launcher, that he uses exclusively at the end for every problem. It's very good. The movie's not, to be clear. It's very bad, but it is the best use of a rocket launcher. I'm saying you should run fire arrows. Fire arrows should have been available.
How dare you besmirch the sterling reputation of Turkish Rambo?
Looks like it's
Have you seen Turkish Rambo?
Who hasn't?
I'm asking if you have seen it.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, you know,
How many times have you seen it?
I mean, who hasn't? I hear
I have
footsteps.
seen it.
I know he's close.
I've seen Turkish Rambo at least 24 times.
Sweet.
I own it on DVD.
I know. I'm just saying. You gotta value yourself and your time. Fucking finally, you huge baby.
Okay, so the thing about Turkish Rambo and valuing my time
Yeah.
is that I only watch it when I have someone new to show it to.
The perfect
I'm
crime.
Yes. I am mostly watching their reaction to it.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like pulling a prank on someone. It is a mischief.
Does this attitude win you a lot of friends? Is a popular move. That door can't be picked. Okay,
That's rude. And I'm not answering that.
okay.
What?
Definitely heard someone.
Is that guard gonna turn around and face this way, or watching the one on the wall there?
Oh, I didn't even see them.
Well, see, I'm a professional. So my plan here is gonna be to let them turn around. I don't know what the vision is like for the guards seeing the other guards. If it's affected by light level, you know, etc. So I'm just gonna... Okay, there we go. All right, you ready for this? You ready for the shot heard nowhere around the world? Perfectly silent. See, that's exactly what I was going for. No response at all.
Wow.
Incredible work.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about me is, the thing about my archery skill is
Yeah.
you don't have to be good at stuff if you put yourself in position to have 100,000 tries. I am overshooting because the arrows, I'm not used to shooting at things that are above me. And the arrow's arc is weird. It's counterintuitive.
Yeah.
But also, I would like it to be noted, it's actually very hard. Okay, that one was like a little low. I see where that landed. It's very hard to get good like sighting information here. Like I can't really tell a lot of the time whether I've gone too high or too low because
I'm surprised. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. Fuck you. You go ahead.
I was just really surprised that the guard did not notice any of the arrows.
He should have responded at least to the one. He like made a noise when the one hit the wall here right next to him, but yeah, he did not take it seriously.
Yeah. But you were saying about the arrows, about the.
Well, I was saying, notice as soon as I had one land in a place where I could tell where the fuck it was, I hit the next one.
Yeah.
Where's my arrow? I want it back. I did shoot an arrow into this wooden plank, didn't I? Okay. Whatever, I'll take this guy's arrows. That's fine. Wait, do you not have arrows? Okay, I did get his arrows, I think. He didn't have very many. Do these open? These don't open. These are decorative windows. This is not up to the fire code.
No.
You can't just have non-opening windows in, a bedroom. That's a, yeah. How do you get onto a ladder from the top? There we go. All right, incredible thief gameplay. It has been action-packed so far. I think we're actually going to be able to get into the building now. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Vandalism.
You mean incredible, smart gameplay where you find the secrets. Very genre-aware gameplay. Right? This is actually locked.
Yes, very
is like-
genre-aware gameplay.
This is like key locked. That's interesting. That's just an arrow on the wall. It's pretty weird. Where's the music coming from? Oh, it's very ominous. Okay, so there are guards out there. Let's just be cautious. We all know that many criminals harbor a vendetta against me, so I have decided to have a mechanist install several security devices throughout the estate. A new mechanism has been installed to lock all doors leading up to higher floors in the mansion. These doors cannot be forced open or unlocked using conventional means. All doorways that lead to upper levels will be locked every night and will unlock again in the morning. Interesting. Some darkness with which to look into these other areas. Let me go back to that secret passageway. I didn't try the door in there yet. On purpose. I would like to try it now. So this is like full on, like a still functional Hammerite shrine.
Yeah.
There's a path underneath this thing. And it's very spooky. Yeah, no, there are ghosts down there. Everybody here's to join us, right? That's not just me?
I did hear that, yeah.
Okay. So that's spooky fucking... That's a spooky fucking crypt full of ghosts and shit.
Maybe, or maybe, because there was a party. They're just like partygoers got lost in the crypt.
And they're like, we're having such a great time. Come join us. Remember, there was that arrow on the wall pointing up toward the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I open it? Why would I open it?
So every secret we found so far has been creepy times.
I don't think that other one was.
The grave?
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. I was talking about the hallway with the chest in it that we can't open. You're right. No, the grave was creepy times for sure. We don't have any holy water, right?
No. But you have a sword and...
I'm going to wait for this thing to stop moving so that I can quick save without potentially breaking a script. And then we're doing this. How many scary ghosts are down here? How many times will they kill my ass? Do I want to put out the light? I saw one. I saw something. See, it's interesting. In most sort of horror scenarios, I would keep the lights on, but I think the darkness actually gives me a big advantage here. Unfortunately, he did see me. Yeah, please let me take the potion. I mean, that is an invisibility potion. That is a non-zero benefit to having come down here. Here's why I saw him for a second, because there's a weird little hole in this wall. A weird little hole about, perhaps crotch high.
Look,
To what end? No one could possibly guess.
these hammer haunts know how to party. They are. It's Bone City.
That is a golden skull.
Okay.
Golden skull I've just picked up was worth actually quite a lot of money. Why is this? There we go. Hold on, I guess before I go through there, let me make sure. Because I didn't actually go all the way to the back hallway here. Okay, yeah, nothing of interest in the back hallway. So what about the secret passage within the secret passage? How many ghosts will this one contain? Garrett's kind of like wiggling back and forth. Are you seeing that? I guess it's because he's trying to do that step bob thing, but I think we're in a space that's so tight that I kind of can't move. Well, we found a way into a place. Do not push this button, is what it says.
Oh, we're gonna push that button though, aren't we?
I mean, fire arrow. Are we?
Yes.
Hold on. I mean, what's it gonna do? What would it do? What is this? Why is it? I can't get up here. I guess that's maybe like a chute you could fall down and get stuck down here in the dungeon. All right. Quick save and push the button. Amabel,
Yeah.
they said do not push this button. I mean, I can just fight one of them with my sword, probably.
I don't know.
I do. I whiffed. Your jump is ineffective in this area because it's too short. Oh my god, it is so hard to hit them. The game treats them like they are so tiny. Like, how did that even happen? Like, diegetically, what the fuck? How does that button work?
Press it again.
I am not going to press it again. What is that button? What is the function of that button that it makes spiders just appear out of nowhere? Wow, this is like a very secret. This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Garrett. Oh my god. Get to the top of the ladder.
Thought I heard something.
You better not have.
We ought to get some of those fancy mechanist lights. They never go out.
Okay. Hey, don't press the button. I told him. That's as much as anyone could expect me to do for that man. This is weird. None of these are the one kind of bottle that's... Oh, no, that's the kind of bottle that's... No, that's the bottle that's valuable is a brownish. Okay, just a bunch of barrels lined up against the walls. Okay, so that goes up into the house proper. Let's take a quick look the other way.
Okay.
I think we're alone down here now. I'm not hearing any other footsteps, so we may as well, right? There could be more loot. Explosives. A different way up into the house.
Explosives are a different way up into the house. That's true.
A way that one might say hoist themselves. Hey, that's a gas mine. That's pretty rad. Gas is tremendously effective. Okay, a weird crawl space with an exit. Where's this? This is worth knowing about for later.
Yeah.
Where am I right now? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Alright, definitely worth knowing about for later. Is there anything else fun going on down here? Or am I going to find a bunch more dog-sized spiders? Dog-sized spiders the size of a spider-sized spider.
Whoa.
This is how the game's collision systems feel about them at the very least. Okay, yeah, it's just into the other one of these rooms. Okay, well that's all cool and good and fine. I guess there's no reason to hang out down here any longer. Let's just head up and see what's what. Ugh, tile. This incline is so steep that I actually can't move up it while crouching. Also, I can't even walk up it normally while my sword is out for some reason.
Nothing there now.
That's strange.
Show yourself now.
What's
I
that?
need to use some moss.
Someone tapping about.
Yeah, the scoot strategy where it produces no audible sound for us does not, in fact, appear to produce no audible sound for the enemies.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Love for the sounds we're hearing to be desynced from the sounds that the things in the environment are hearing.
Just you wait.
That's gonna make this game really easy.
Make it easy on yourself and surrender now.
I think that's actually like really clever though, because I know it's not on purpose, but
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be clever if it was intentional.
like whether it's intended or not, there's the whole thing where like you think you're being quiet.
Yeah. Secret stealth checks, etc. Chomp.
Cheese.
Chomp.
Oh,
Okay. Just housed an entire deer leg in the shadows here.
sweetie, I
Must
am.
you
Keep up.
stop blocking? Dumbass.
Well, when they won't stop blocking, you gotta try a throw.
One way or another.
Garrett has no command throws. Not a single one. I don't... You know what? Honestly, I just won't play a character who has no command throws. Fuck that shit.
I've noticed.
There aren't very many in Tekken. I will say that. I feel like everybody has a couple of extra throws.
Yeah.
This is the thing about everybody having like 100 and something moves on their move list.
I mean, even my chainsaw robot has, I want to say, a total of 6 throws?
Yeah.
Or 5. I think 5, which that's...
Well, I mean, more than everybody has 5 throws. 5 throws is the baseline.
Well, I don't think the panda has...
Looks like.
Barry seems to have 2 throws.
Please stop shooting me with arrows. Alright, I'm gonna leave this guy's house full of corpses. Like that Rob Zombie movie.
Oh, God. You know how many times I saw that movie in the theater?
I do. You've told me this many times.
3 times.
Yep.
That's 4 times too many.
Can you believe that didn't trick it? Oh my god, the autosave. Okay, no, it's fine. It's a chance to be stealthy. It was all just... It's all just learning stuff.
Yeah, you were just
Is anyone there?
doing some reconnaissance.
Yep, that was reconnaissance in another life
Not again.
so that I could bring back the information to this life. I'm not even going to bother hiding that guy's body. We know it doesn't go anywhere. We know there aren't any people down here to find it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's just go up into the house, but in a different place than we did before, because that place sucked. This is the kitchen.
Can you believe this mess they expect us to clean up? There was some moron passed out drunk under the table in the ballroom, and it looks like they had a food fight in there.
Bunch of taffers in this city. I caught some woman in the kitchen earlier with a guilty look on her face. She was probably stealing the silverware.
The sheriff certainly keeps, how should I say it, eccentric company. I'm definitely not looking forward to the next dinner party he throws.
Me neither. Hey, listen, I'd love to sit and chat, but I got a huge mess to clean up in the ballroom. So I'll catch you later.
Hey, hold up. Do you have one of those gears? Some taffer spilled meat all over the carpet in the game room, and I need to clean it up. All the doors leading up there are locked, and I don't have a gear to open that new door.
Sorry, they never gave me one. Check with one of the guards.
Okay, gears. We're looking for gears to open the doors. See, this is the thing. You always got to go wherever, like, the servants are.
Yeah.
They know everything. They're going to be the only people of any damn value in the entire place. So we're going to get another guard patrol. at some point here. I don't know how long it's going to take. It sounds like they may be coming now. I'd really like to pounce that guard before I do anything else here.
Yeah.
You.
Metal Gear? There's a very funny reading of it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, like the game with the guy in the box.
Metal Gear? That's a worse. I did it better the first time. Okay, I do hate how much of this building is tile flooring.
Moss arrow.
Yeah, I have to be very careful with my moss arrows. I have to plan them real carefully because they don't cover very much space. So it looks to me like we can probably go to our left here.
God, the cheese looks so good.
Does it? It looks very fake and plastic to me.
I'm hungry for cheese.
Who's there?
Okay, I was walking on the moss arrow. There's only so much I can do.
Looks like it's peaceful again.
That's a creepy lighting setup in there. Let's check
Yeah.
that out. Oh gosh. Stopped him before he got in vision of the other people in here.
Have all these codes for things. I have to say code 8, and then some guy punches another guy. And Trude bites her head off. You say the wrong one.
I don't know if you can hear what that person is saying.
I can't. No.
It's like mumbling to herself about a fight that she saw someone get in, and she's dying because I don't think I can approach safely with the floor. Yeah, these windows are creepy as fuck.
What's that in the shadow there?
Nothing. Don't check it out. You really, really don't want to check it out. Let me tell you. Okay, these are not good battles. These are not valuable. Okay. I think we're cool to approach. I think it should be safe-ish. This game is doing a much better job of making me like actually care about the what the floor is made out of.
Yeah.
But a lot of it's in a way that's like very counterproductive for me. A lot of it's like my day will be ruined if I don't, rather than I will have a good time if I do. And that bums me out. All right, so we're in the dining room, obviously. We should be able to get up. So east, through the kitchen and stick to the wall. There's another door. And we should be able to get upstairs now. Probably. We have a gear. Oh, that's a hole in the table. I was like, what is that weird bit of texture? But yeah, there's a fucking hole in that table. So unfortunately, we are going to have to cover more space in this room. It's probably worth another moss arrow. Actually, it's probably not, right? Like, the right thing to do here is just to blitz these two and knock them out. But I don't like that solution. They didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
And, like, let's be honest. The blackjack as a non-lethal takedown is, like, a little... Sure, they might not die immediately. But you're doing, like, you're fracturing skulls. You're doing long-term damage.
Gee, I must have imagined it. What's that?
Nothing. I'm being perfectly silent, lady.
Ooh, this place gives me the creeps.
Oh my god, that other dude's gonna come back. Yep, here he comes.
Thought I saw something.
You don't want to have seen something. It is in your best interest not to have seen anything. Yeah, see, she's still responding as though we're making noise.
Guess it was nothing.
Even though I'm in the moss area and audibly we are not making noise. Because, as we discovered, what we hear and what they hear, not the same.
I must be getting sleepy.
It's not good. I don't like that system.
Is that you, Kevel?
Yeah, it's Kevel. It's always Kevel. It's been Kevel the whole time. This is outside. Hold on. Am I confused? Is my map? I'm confused in the sense that this is displaying outside, not going up to the second floor. Why would I think the second floor was east of the first floor instead of above it? Which is where the second floor usually is. So I think, are those the stairs we want?
Well, maybe.
It's hard to tell because this,
Yeah.
like where this is, does not map super cleanly. It's like, okay, it's that staircase. Don't worry about the fact that you can't see what I'm doing. I'm pushing on stuff with my finger here, trying to figure out where the fuck. Yeah, okay, I think it is supposed to be those stairs in the middle of the
Hello?
floor.
Nothing there.
Which means we actually do want to go through
Nothing there.
that door over there, the door that archer was in front of.
Okay.
Which I hate because that's just, it's so much fucking tile floor. I kind of want to check and see. You know what? There is a fire arrow in the fireplace. Ah. Ah, that's the slope I identified earlier, that it's a trap and it flings you down to the... Well, I'm a genius.
Yeah. Push that button again.
Push your buttons. You're pushing my buttons.
Wow.
Okay. Back to this kitchen. Once again.
Thought I saw something.
Holding the fire arrow out makes you especially visible. Because it is on fire. Okay. Trading a water arrow for a fire arrow is, in my opinion, fully worthwhile every time. So according to the map, we want to go forward and left, and then, like, I think that's the way to the stairs. Gear. I have so many objects. Oh, a carpeted surface. Fucking phenomenal. And lights that are turned off mysteriously. Also phenomenal. What is the point of this construction? That's
Music
weird.
feel good. It's not creepy and ominous at all.
Did you try any of that food left over from tonight's dinner party?
Are you kidding? Not even rats would touch that garbage.
Well, I liked it. And I'm gonna go down to the kitchen and get me some more of it.
We'll have fun, Taffer. I'm gonna go look for old Benny. I bet he's getting drunk in the game room again. Oh, don't trip over your own feet in the dark again. This time, try turning on the lights.
I'll see if I can find the switch. And tell Benny I'll save him some tasty morsels in the kitchen.
All right, well, obviously, we're going to crush this dude's skull. Just that one little space of incredibly loud wood. Thanks for the additional metal gear. Nope, don't gear
Sweetheart.
it, just use hand. Yes.
What is a metal gear?
Okay. You're not going to believe me, but I swear to you, this is not a bit. This is actually what all these games are about. It is a giant robot that is meant to function as a tool of nuclear deproliferation, because it is, in theory, a walking battle tank mecha that can emit nuclear weapons from a gun that is placed in such a way that it does appear to be the robot's huge, weird dick. And I swear to you, all of that is canonically true.
So why isn't that what the game is about?
I mean, that is what the game is about.
No, but like you spend the game hiding in orange crates. You don't spend the game in a robot with like a nuclear turbo dick having mech fights.
You're under arrest, Topper!
Who's under arrest? Somehow he did not lose. Can you believe it? Hey guy, have you considered that you might be a terrible combatant? And a particularly loud dyer. Alright, well that's called an estate key. I feel like that's going to be broadly useful. This is going to put you back where you belong. Yeah, the games are alternately about trying to prevent the Metal Gear from existing, or trying to prevent it from being used, or trying to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. Because obviously, you know, the thing about the Metal Gear is that it is not, in fact, going to cause any deproliferation. It's going to be used for nuclear war. And so you're always trying to prevent a nuclear war of one type or another, basically. The use of the Metal Gear is not really anti-nuclear war. It's a very pro-nuclear war device, so I think that's why you're not generally driving one.
That makes sense. So I've only played one of those games.
Mm-hmm.
And by played, I mean I put the disc in, and then there was like an hour of cartoon.
Yes, somewhere between 45 and 90 minutes of cutscene. Yeah, that's
at the start.
That's a Kojima.
And then I stopped.
I know well that thy father was a loyal supporter in time gone by. Most greatly did we appreciate his generosity in building the chapel upon Truart Estate, where mine brethren and myself did give praise to the builder. However, the worshipper of the builder has come forward, while thy chapel dost remain in the past. For its walls and panels art still decked in the symbols of our old ways. For one who hast renounced these antique trappings, such things are deeply offensive. Thou must think strongly upon replacing them with the more modern and appropriate symbols of the present age, Brother Tickspring. This is like the thematics of the game sort of spelled out, right? So this is the most obvious I'm a door and I open shit in the universe, right? This is when a bush is a different color of green in a Bugs Bunny cartoon. There's the book. Oh, healing potion. Cool. These things feel to me like they're a lot less common inside of missions than they were in the last game. We've been able to buy them a lot, but... Alright, so we're just looking around, getting into trouble, basically.
Yeah. Sweetheart.
Hello. Yeah?
Oh, don't get stuck in that tub.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get anywhere near it. I remember Garrett's particular propensities. You were about to say something.
Oh, well. So, usually, you're the one that decides, well, that's it for today.
Yeah.
But, I have to step away from the computer for 5 to 10 minutes.
And we are just about an hour in, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to loot this room. And then we'll stop here. How about this? Okay. Officer Morgan, cease these bribes immediately. There's more than enough street garbage. We can simply scrape off the payment that we do not need to pay for more. If your snitches could ever turn up the serious ones, I might consider it. But look at your recent list. Festal, Black Rat, Hops. These are the worst you can find, and none of them other than poor street filth. I'm not even... Okay, that's...
I want to hang out with Black Rat and Hops.
Yeah.
They good names.
I want to read the series of fantasy novellas about their adventures. Okay, well, we've accomplished insertion here. We've gotten into the estate, and while I don't know exactly where I'm going, I do intend to go just door to door, stealing everything that isn't nailed down. So that's going to be it for us for today. It's sort of a time-consuming process. When you come back next time, we'll be doing that thing I just said with all the stealing, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, I think we're doing it, making good time though. I mean, it usually take an hour for insertion. Sounds about right for a couple trans girls.
Amabel, you're scaring the normies.